Hi, and welcome to the Best Dental Marketing Show. It's great that we have a new pivot on the name. I'm excited about it. Hopefully you are excited about it. As some of you know, Best Dental Marketing was the book, and now the podcast is called Best Dental Marketing. Kind of missed Buzz Dental. That was fun for so many years, but here we are with a new title. So let's dive into it. Today we're going to talk about ChatGPT with scheduled tasks, which is a dental marketing game changer. So a lot of you listening already are familiar with ChatGPT. Now, if you're not, please stop this recording and go create an account with ChatGPT because it's the absolute game changer of all game changers, okay? First off, this is the first time that the general public, that we've all had access to artificial intelligence, okay? So obviously this is a dental marketing show, so we're gonna focus on dental marketing, but you could use ChatGPT, for all areas of your personal and professional life, at the practice. It's truly extraordinary. But from a dental marketing perspective, it's really amazing when it comes to content creation, creativity, idea generation, scripting for videos, smile quotes for social media. The infinite amount of possibilities. But ChatGPT recently released ChatGPT with scheduled tasks. So if you're logged into ChatGPT, just go to the drop-down menu, and if you got ChatGPT 4.0, 01, 01 Mini, Pro mode, and now there's a GPT 4.0 with scheduled tasks. Okay, and I first want to just say that it's so important to have regular, timely content for your dental practice marketing, right? We all know that. So whether you're celebrating holidays or you coming up with Transformation Tuesday posts or Wellness Wednesday posts, regular, timely content is so important. And a lot of the time when I'm talking to offices, we all forget, in the moment, to get that content, to get that picture. Now, you could be, doing a smile reveal after a really big cosmetic case. That's a moment that you can never get back. Or you could be at the baseball game. That's a moment, right? And so there's all these micro moments. And so, missed opportunities like that. So whether it's, the smile reveal, baseball games, seasonal holidays, patient appreciation events, you want to not miss these events, right? You want to capture these events, especially ones that are going to be on your calendar for sure. Obviously, some of these kind of impromptu moments that happen kind of in the moment that weren't planned, those are great to capture. But things that are already in the calendar that are coming up, you shouldn't forget these things. You should remember holidays, events, birthdays, all that type of stuff. So with scheduled tasks, you could go on there either in voice mode or just type in a ChatGPT and ask it to remind you on this date at this time to capture content, or the day before to order, the hamburger so that you could celebrate National Hamburger the next day, right? And so there's a lot of benefits of scheduling tasks ahead of time, right? There's consistency, less last minute scrambling, and also the ability to stay ahead of the curve. And so if you have these tasks in place, and you can help the entire team, right? Not just the dentist owner, but hygienists, office managers, assistants, everyone on the team, you could feel more prepared and proactive, right? So let's just take, for instance, National Dentist Day, right? We all know that National Dentist Day it's almost irresponsible if you don't celebrate. But if you forget about it, right? And at 4:00 that day on National Dentist Day, if you're scrolling on Instagram, you see everyone else posting and you forget, you go, oh, how did we forget? What are we thinking? It's a little late. Maybe you could crank something out, but obviously if you plan, maybe got a great video, a beautiful, post, it would be much better. So go on to ChatGPT. You could have it send you desktop notifications, 24 hours before National Dentist Day. Please send me 3 reminders to get content, film a video, whatever is comfortable for you, whatever the prompt you give ChatGPT is, it'll remind you. This is like all these productivity apps out there. There's a lot of this out there already with setting reminders and Google Calendar, but ChatGPT is so much more user-friendly. It's a game changer, right? You could set reminders to post patient testimonials at key times of the month, right? Also, you could set reminders for planning blog posts or short videos around other holidays like National Dental Hygiene Month or similar types of holidays, okay? So you want to think also beyond the big events, right? And schedule posts about lesser known dental holidays, or maybe just fun community milestones, right? In your city, if there's things going on in your community, something with team members, patients. Doesn't always have to be these big holidays, okay? Recommend for sure that you at least have a weekly unique post from the team every week, right? It's great. So if you have an agency or someone in your team posting on social media, this is like showering. It should be done every day. And it's great to share oral health tips and link back to your website and share smile quotes, but you should always try to get some unique, fun, relevant content of the team. And so I feel that ChatGPT tasks could really, really help with this. And make it manageable, right? You don't want to start scheduling hundreds of things because you're going to tune out. Just schedule the most important tasks. And I recommend involving your team members in the planning process, so basically everyone knows their role, okay? And also just be open to like other spontaneous real-time content as well, because you got to keep this approach balanced, right? You got to plan and strategize and set these task reminders, but also improvise in the moment. If something great is happening, you're having a party, you're at a restaurant and a delicious meal comes out, like there's all these micro moments that you could also capture. So improvise, okay? And I just want to reinforce this one thing before we wrap this episode, that the goal of using ChatGPT tasks, it's not to automate everything, but it's to create a reliable framework that supports creativity and consistent engagement, right? This is really important. And I encourage each of you to just start small, like I said, right? Just pick a few upcoming holidays or themes and just set a few tasks to create relevant content and see how it helps streamline your marketing efforts. By the way, you're going to set the reminder, but also you could set the reminder and ChatGPT will give you the content, the craft. So you could say, remind me to celebrate National Dentist Day, and also give us a script to film, or give me an oral, a quote or a saying, or give me some social media content examples or options to choose from. So not only scheduling the tasks, that's great, but you could also ask ChatGPT to help you with the content creation. You could ask it to recommend where you should go in town for National Hamburger Day if you need that recommendation. So I hope this episode has served as a motivational guide to your team to leverage ChatGPT scheduled tasks and a way to help you stay organized, to help you celebrate important dates, and really to keep your marketing content flowing without the stress of always working in real time. And I want you to have fun with your content, but I also want to make sure that you're remembering to take that picture, record that video, and most importantly, send that picture or that video to the person in charge of your social media. Because it's so funny, once in a while, I'm talking to a doctor, we got all these pictures on our device, we got to Dropbox them to you. So make sure after you capture the content, you make sure you have a system in place to make sure it gets delegated and provided to the content manager sooner than later. All right, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Best Dental Marketing Show. If you follow some of the recommendations I've mentioned and use ChatGPT tasks, you'll without question be a wizard of buzz. And I'm going to keep that ending still, even though the show is called something else. We all want to be wizards of buzz, so we'll keep that. We'll catch you in the next episode.